Okay. And I get a helicopter going over at the same time. I always get the noise. Like the birds will come out as well, you watch. Okay, right then. So just a little bit about the area that we, just a brief coverage on that. Obviously where we were sat, it was in the main stage area. This is the hub for the whole entertainment, no matter where you're staying. So if you're in the apartments or in Playa Feliz or here at the hotel, this is the entertainment. And it starts for the little ones at 6:30, right through to the older ones, right up until about 10:30, 10:45, okay? And the snack bar is in that vicinity as well, which is open 11 till 5. That's the Bar Fata Morgana, okay? Obviously you found the reception yesterday when we checked in. This is 24 hours a day, okay? And obviously if you need anything from your room and you want to call down, it's just 9 on your telephone. Dead easy, okay? This is the outside bar area next to the restaurant, which is available to use all day, but the bar inside opens when the restaurant opens at 6 o'clock. Okay, and then obviously the restaurant area is always here. This opens only on an evening, the Nido, and then we've got the outside al fresco, and inside the restaurant we have an adults only section as well, which is the quieter part of the restaurant. All right. The pool area, very easy to get to. We do have a specific no smoking areas. Smoking areas, and it's always stated. So they've got here, outside the reception, and outside the main doors as well. We try and keep it a little bit of a distance for everybody. As we mentioned with the sunbeds, there isn't a problem at the moment, so you don't have to reserve your sunbeds. We just ask that you don't leave them unattended for a long time out, just to make it fair for everybody. And the huts for your towels is straight over on the other side of the pool, and it's from 10 o'clock you can get your towels and change them twice daily. So what we're going to do is just going to walk straight down this pathway. I'm going to show you some areas that may be of interest for you. Right, so here in this junction, if you go to my right, we have the El Sultan restaurant, beautiful steak restaurant. It's not included in the all-inclusive, but you do get a discount, okay? And it's bookable on the app. And like I mentioned in the meeting, if you don't want to use the app, come to see us, we can book that for you. That's open every day, Monday to Saturday, and even open for lunch times. Here is a very important area. We've got the kids club and the playground. Okay, we do have this every day apart from a Monday, like I mentioned, and sessions in the morning 10 till 12 and 1:30 till 3:30. But it's a place where you're going to hear all the laughter and the fun during the day as well. So it's a really good area to know about. On my left, we have Tia's Coffee Shop, which isn't included in the all-inclusive, but you do get a discount. Okay, they do the nice ice creams and the specialty cakes. Nice frappes if you want to cool down a little bit of a kick, you can get them from there. All right, now we're just going to go past the Taverna, and this is your a la carte restaurant. This is open Monday to Friday. Okay. So this is your Tia's, all right, and this is your Taverna restaurant. Okay, and at night time it's really nice because it's got all the little fairy lights and the candles, nice sea views, and enjoying a bit of waiter service, which is a little bit different from the buffet restaurant, but a lovely restaurant with all the Canarian tapas as well. Okay, so don't forget to book it if you haven't booked it already. Hello, Thomas.
So this is one of the smoking areas here.
so here we've got the area if you want to get to the beach section. All right, the one where the sunbeds and umbrellas are. You just go through this little gate here, and you've got a nice little walkway onto the beach here as well. It is slightly pebbly and rocky, but you can walk out into the water, but there is a few pebbles and stones there as well. And this is quite a nice walkway. Just want to go through meander straight onto the next complex. You've got a nice little beach walk here as well. Okay, if you look over where you've got all the hotels just on that rock edge over there, and you see this sand coming out here, these are the sand dunes of Maspalomas. All right, so this is what you can see from here, and that's what I mentioned this morning about the camel rides. But if you did want to go to a hotel where they've got a big viewing area over the dunes and a little walkway to make it easier, head to Playa del Ingles and you go to the Rio Palace of Maspalomas. It's like a big white castle right at the end, and you've got a nice big viewing area, a nice little coffee shop where you can sit down and see these dunes. Okay, so they're a really nice area, and also you've got a little walking pathway onto there, so you don't have to walk all the way around, so it's a really nice area. We just want to say, if you do go to the dunes and you go independently, please bear in mind there are two areas. You've got one where everybody's dressed and one where everybody isn't dressed, so we just like to tell everybody so you don't get any nasty shocks or nice surprises, whichever way you look at it. But I haven't seen Brad Pitt down there yet, so I'm looking for him. Okay, so we'll head this way and we're going to walk into Playa Feliz, which is the other complex you can use. I'm going to show you some of the bus stops as well. Okay, for the big kids or little kids, you've got the splash park. Just to activate it, you have to go in and press the button at the back. Okay, if you want some water bites, you can go in there. All right. There we go. Oh, just in time. You can see where we're going now. Right on cue. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got the Orquídea Spa and the gym facilities as well. This is an adults only, 16 plus, okay? The gym is included in your all-inclusive, but the spa and the lane pools you do have to pay for. But if a lot of people like to use that if you want a little bit of peace and quiet, it's just here next door. And Sonia and the team are a fantastic team that will look after you in there. Got massages, sauna, jacuzzi, all of them, okay?
Brilliant.
And a heated pool as well, but when it's like this, you don't mind it.
No.
Do we have to book at the
You do, darling, yeah. I would go to the reception there, which I'll show you in a minute. It's only because we're a bit busier now. Okay. So if you want to do something specifically, definitely.
So this is the hotel that's right next door to the Orquídea. Oh, it smells nice. Hola.
Okay, so this is where we have the desk for the TUI team here. This is Vilma, one of our excellent team members. We're here every day between 9 and 4:30. But like I mentioned, wherever you're passing through, even here or the Orquídea, we can answer all your questions, okay? And again, the reception is 24 hours as well. I'm going to take you through to the pool area, which you're going to see is a lot quieter than the Orquídea.
Oh, okay.
Well,
It is so different.
Yeah, so where a lot of people like to come if it's a little bit, because they want a little bit peace and quiet. You've still got the baby pool, the main adult pool, and for any of you who want to take part in the activities in the morning, like yoga, or the core intensity, or the exercise, it's always where you see the sea view there in the glass. It's always on that grass there from 8:15 every morning. All the activities on the app will either say Orquídea or Playa Feliz. If it's Playa Feliz, it's poolside and the grass, and if it's Orquídea, it's either poolside or the grass near the main restaurants. Alright, so if you want to join in everything. Here as well, you've got another Tia's coffee shop, which is, like I say, not included, but there you can get your discount. And as you can see, nice and quiet, nice and chilled, and I can still see sunbeds. So that's when we know it's all right, because if it's after 12 o'clock and there's still sunbeds, you know everything's good. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just leave Playa Feliz. I'm going to show you the bus stops and a couple of the other areas, and then I'm going to leave you to enjoy this glorious sunshine. So let's go. And even if you did want to use the restaurants here or the bars, you don't have to book, you can just turn up. Okay, and that goes the same for people who are staying here in Playa Feliz to use the Orquídea restaurant as well. So don't worry about booking anything, just remember the only thing you have to book is that Taverna restaurant. And this is the multi-activity court, so on the app if you wanted to join in penalty shootout, adults football, things like that, it's always in here. And you leave the hotel area and you just see the pathway coming down there. So this is the multi-activity court. Okay, so a common question that we always get asked is the bus stops. This two-tiered canopy that you see here on my left, you will see this is the north bus stop. Okay, the north bus stop, on my left, on my right, sorry. And this is where you will get the local buses up to Las Palmas, the city, Vecindario if you want to go to the Atlantico shopping centre, and also where the TUI buses will collect you on the excursions. There's always this north bus stop here. So the easiest way from the Orquídea to go is when you come through reception, follow the signs for the Blue Spa, and you come out this corridor here, straight down, and then turn right. Okay, really, really easy, okay? And if you want bus timetables, we have them at the desk. And we also recommend that you use the Global Bus app, because this has got all the live bus times, okay? So you're not waiting unnecessarily for the buses. Now, if you see in the distance, just past the stop sign, you have a bridge going over the two main roads. Okay. That bridge is to get to the south bus stop. All right, the south one. And this is if you want to go to Maspalomas, Playa del Inglés, and particularly Puerto Rico, you'd have to go over that bridge. Okay, once you get over the bridge, the only thing that's there is your bus canopy, so you know exactly where you're going. The little shopping centre here, supermarkets, bars, and some restaurants as well, right there on your doorsteps. The restaurants normally open about 5 o'clock time, and the supermarkets are right the way through the day. Okay, so that's right here in case you need anything. Going to go now to the right, and I'm going to show you where the reception for the spa is, and also just a little bit about the entranceway of the reception of the Orquídea. Card or cash. Oh, right. Yeah. And you don't get return tickets, it's just one journey, £1.
Hello.
Hello, baby.
And for anybody that's hiring a car for parking, you can't park outside the hotel, but you can park anywhere along up and down this street and in this car park here as well. And it's all free. As long as there's no yellow lines, then that's fine. Okay?
Excellent.
Then we have this area here, this beige building, is where the reception for the Orquídea Spa and Gym and the treatments. Okay, like I mentioned, it's open every day, 8 o'clock till 7:45. If you do want it, hopefully this is information you won't need, but just in case, we do have a doctor's on site every day apart from a Sunday, 9 until 2 o'clock. Just remember though that you do have to pay to see the doctors here, and our pharmacies here are a bit more informed than our pharmacists back in the UK. They're a bit more medically trained, so they are able to give a lot of useful medical information. If you do want a pharmacy, now here on the left hand side of when you come out, it says pharma. This is like a herbal pharmacist, which means you can't get your ibuprofens or your paracetamols from there. The nearest pharmacy from here is in San Agustin. Okay, and it's about 5 minutes in a taxi, and whenever you want a taxi, all you have to do is call reception, and it's here within 5 minutes, and you can get to the pharmacy, which are open in the morning about 8 until 2, and then 5 until about 8 o'clock of an evening. But they're where you can get a lot of things over the counter, and this is a herbal pharmacy, so you won't be able to get your medications from there. It's good though if you've got a little bit of sunburn, or you need something like for mosquito bites or something. It is there on your doorstep, but please bear in mind the prices are a lot higher because it is a para-pharmacy and not a pharmacy. So if you can hold on and get down to San Agustin, a bit better that way. Okay, so I'm just going to take you now to the front of the reception.
Yeah, somebody was in the pharmacy earlier on asking for antihistamines, and they were €12 something for a pack of antihistamines. Probably back home, a box of antihistamine would be probably, I don't know, £2, around €2.
Okay, so like I mentioned then, this is the little shopping centre of Bahia Feliz. Very self-contained. You've got your bars, your restaurants, supermarkets. You've even got a nearest ATM, but you've even got one ATM right in the window here of the hotel. Okay, just to this corner there. And I would always use the ATM in the hotel first, because I think, from what I can gather, it's lesser charges.
Right.
But it will also always tell you. So I'm going to leave you here. Anybody got any questions before I go?
No.
Oh, well, there'll be a test later, so I'll send your exam papers round. Just remember that we are here every day between 9 and 7, so honestly, guys, if there's anything you do need, just come and see us. All right?
Thank you very much.
All right, see you later.
Right, we're following Pandy to go and see the courtyard, apparently. We're just going to vlog, that's all we're doing.
It's a vlog holiday.
Yeah. Everything has got a blue tinge to it because of a blue tint, sorry, to it because of the windows tinted blue, and this is TUI blue. So in here they've got a nice little library there, although I struggle to find English books because they're all sort of different languages. And then the cash point machine that Naomi was talking about earlier, the lovely lady that showed us around just now, her name was Naomi. Seating area for the guys to chill while I just do some filming. So we came in there, a little shop, that's where the restaurant is, down there, the main restaurant. And this is the reception area. Got an information board there, which is very handy. Through there down the bottom is the main entertainment centre. Through there is the children's area and the pool, the reception area, and then to the right of that is the elevators to go back up. So that's the tour of the hotel and surrounding area. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!